Welcome to the BSA communities, my friends, and today is a very special day for me, and it's an honor to have Milagros and Rafael
Thank you.
from Imani Dreams Angel Foundation. They're going to share us more what they do in the community to help others.
Hi, my name is Milagros Burgos, and this is my husband, Rafael Burgos. Um, we had started, unfortunately, from a tragic of our daughter. We lost our daughter on October 19, 2014, when she was killed by a stray bullet. And from that point, it changed our life drastically from something so tragic. Um, our, our heart was broken, and we, as parents, we were always there to raise your kids and to want the best for them. And when this happened, we didn't know what to do. It was a nightmare for us, but we wanted to take our pain and try to help others. Do you agree?
Yes. We started a foundation, Amani Dream Angel, to try to give back to the community, to try to help children and young adults, giving them the advice that we could, speaking to them in schools. Also, we established a scholarship in my daughter's name, Amani Dream Angel Foundation, that is now in Wilbur Wright College, because that's where she attended before her demise. And so we try to turn tragedy into strength.
Into strength.
And because we know what happened to our daughter was something that was preventable, and that's what we fight for every day. We go to our legislators in Springfield and in Washington, D.C., and we advocate against gun violence.
Right, and as parents, we feel that it's very important because just not the it's a stigma that shouldn't be happening. People should not be thinking that gun violence, domestic violence, or suicidal is something normal, because it's not. And us as a society should get together and unify and try to help the solution. We, as we said, because we lost our daughter so tragically, to us it's very important to be help with awareness with parents, so they don't go through what we did. They don't go through the suffering that we did. Embrace your kids. It's very important to show your kids that you love them, no matter who is raising them, whether it's their grandparents, their parents, their aunt. We have to know that these kids need guidance, they need love, and they need nurturing. And our way, we always nurtured our children, and we were always there for our children. And my daughter's dream, she wanted to be a social worker. She was a freshman in college herself. She had just graduated from high school that year. And because of that, we want other youth, the youth of our nation, our society now, we want them to believe that no matter what obstacles you could go through, what challenges you could go through, that there are dreams that you could accomplish. That don't let nothing, no barriers stop you, because this is why we wanted to establish the scholarship, is to help other students as well and have them have their dreams come true.
Yeah, yeah. It's thank you for being here today.
Thank
And
you.
I know that this is something that there is no words, right? Losing a daughter, and I appreciate that you sharing the story, and I'm sure the community appreciates all the help that you're doing. There's thousands and thousands of cases in the state of Illinois for
Yes.
children losing their lives, and people losing their lives, and as a result of this gun violence, and how the community can help your organization to with like donations, or how the community can help you to reach all those victims or all those people that probably they going through the same situation and they suffering, how the community can help and how you can help those people that are going through pain right now.
We'll be more than happy to give the information where you could display it. But we do want the parents or any families to know that these are situations that no one should be going through. And we know the hurt, we know the loss, we know the broken heart, and that pain will always live with us forever. But if we could help someone or even change a child's mind of going to or making a decision, that maybe they shouldn't be taking, or putting down a gun, letting them know people love them, going to schools, speaking to families, because that's so important. Unity is so important between families. I think we've somehow lost that culture somewhere, and I think it still could be found. We should not lose hope. We should not lose hope in communities and neighborhoods and our schools and our children, because like so many, our children is our future, and we should not give up on them. And we need to display that we should set role models, and we should set an example, and if we give up on them, then we're not helping the society. Now, what the community could do as constituents, as people that could vote, or everyone should know that they have a voice. They should speak up. If they don't like something in the legislation section, they should speak up. There's a lot of laws that are out there that they would like to pass. And these are laws that are very important, such as background checks and a lot of safety gun laws that are out there. And as constituents, we have the right to read into them and know about them and make a difference, because as a society we can make a difference. And people should not give up on everything that's going on with the gun violence. People should not accept it as normal, because it's not normal. And our children has the right to go to school, to go to church, to go to a neighbor house, and be safe. And knowing to put your guns away. If you do own a gun, we're not taking the Second Amendment away. That's not what we're trying to do. We just want families and society and neighborhoods is to be safe, because this to us is so important. If the person who killed my daughter did it, they found a gun and they shot that gun blindly. They didn't know whose life they were going to take away. She was killed by a stray bullet. The bullets came from inside a window. If that person knew the ripple effect that the family's hurt, the community's hurt, her friends are hurt, there is such a ripple effect when something like that happens, and something needs to be done. So by a community getting together, being a voice, makes a big difference.
Presently in Congress, they're trying to pass an assault ban weapon right now with the State House of Representatives. It's very important that you represent, that you reach out to your representatives and tell them you support assault weapons ban and high capacity clips, because these weapons are weapons of war and they do not belong in our society.
Thank you so much for being here today, and for coming, and for everything that you do for the community. They volunteer their time to do all this work that they do in the community. And thank you so much for being here today. And thank you, my friends, for being watching DVSA Communities. And goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.